guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for all your subscriptions, views, likes, suggestions. Thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart. Actually, before coming to this video, before talking to you, I was listening to one of my favorite music, A.R. Rahman. What's your favorite music? You might have your own favorites, right? Your own music. That's what is our topic today. We're going to talk about music, where it is used and why it is used, and how it helps us in learning. Shall we start? Yeah, let's get started. First place that you listen to music very often. Think about going for a long drive, yeah, to the Eastaya beach with your family. What would you do? How would it seem for you without any music, but the windows are shut, you're very quiet and you're going? How would that feel, rather than your favorite playlist played in the background and you just drive smoothly and feel it? How would that feeling be? That is a great difference, right, between the both. Yes. Next situation. Imagine you are in a gym working out, hardly working out. Okay, bursting, all your calories, yeah, you want to become really fit and really thin. So you're doing that exercise, or you're lifting some weight for a long period of time. Two scenarios. The first situation, you have the music going on, you have a very good pumping music at the back, like the hip hop Tamla music, you have it at the back, bang, 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 bang going on at the back. How do you feel? But you have another type of music, a very slow music. How would you feel? That is going to be different, or no music at all. How would you feel? Yeah, my next scenario. So I'm going to give you some tasks today, like your imagination task. I want you to imagine and think how you feel in these different situations. Okay, my next task. Suppose you're going with your family for, say, a dinner, okay, at one of the most popular restaurants in the town. Okay, so again, two scenarios in this. One scenario, you have all the delicious food served, everything is right there in front of you, and you're having it with your family. Probably you don't converse much because you need to have your food, you need to intake. You're having that one side. That's one scenario. Second scenario, you have this beautiful melodious music going on at the background, yeah, and a dim light, and you have all the dishes served in front of you. How would that feel? Next task, are you ready for it? Probably my last task. Next one. Imagine you're going for shopping, especially ladies, because ladies love shopping, even men. So you're going for shopping, you're looking at all of the things around you, yeah, and that's one scenario. You have all fancy items there, colorful fancy items there, what you like with different price tags, all those things. Second scenario, you have this wonderful music going on in the background, which always happens in all the shopping malls. You have it in the background and you have all these colorful things. How would you feel? This one and that one. So for all the different tasks that I gave you to imagine, I'm sure you would have found out a great difference in that, right? The reason is this. Music plays a vital role in your psychological and also physiological benefits. Yeah, it plays a very vital role for that. So the first thing that music does to your brain, music does miracles to your brain. That's what neuroscientists say. They have actually scanned people and people's brain when they were playing music or when they were listening to music. So these people, they have found out that when they were playing or listening to music, they found all the parts of their brain were very active, very active. Everything was working, all connections were happening rapidly, vigorously. They term it as fireworks were happening in their brain. So this is the power of music. Second thing, when you listen to music, you feel this happiness, right? This happiness when you listen to music in the long drive. It's because when you listen to music, you feel stress free. There is a hormone which is released when you listen to music. It's called dopamine. That it actually acts on the reward system of your brain. Suppose you get rewarded by someone, you feel good, right? So that happens when you listen to music. Really awesome, right? So that's the reason you feel that way. It has a psychology and a science behind that. Next thing, music improves your memory. How many of you remember what was the very first A.R. Rahman song that you listened and you loved it? I think most of you would have remembered that, right? The reason is you have that down in your memory lane. You have it in your memory, and you even know when you listened it, in what situation you listened it, where you listened it, because music improves your memory. Music improves your concentration and your focus. Drivers who drive all night, they always have music going on in the background. Why? Because it improves their concentration. They don't get distracted by the music which is going on in the background, right? They don't drive some other way. In fact, they are more alert. The reason is music improves your concentration and your focus. Next thing, music boosts your creativity. I personally, when I listen to music and I do something, I feel that I can do it much more faster, because music also gives you a very much positive attitude. So apart from all of this, when music has these many benefits, why don't we include that in our learning? Yes, you heard me right. We might have learned A, B, C, D. Do you remember A, B, C, D, E, F, G? Or do you remember A, B, C, D? That song that you learned. I think you still remember Johnny, Johnny, yes papa, eating sugar, no papa. When have you learned that? Learned that in your very, very, very early childhood, but you still remember that. How come do you remember that? Because of the tune that you put into that. That's why you have rhymes. And through rhymes, children learn words. New words, totally new words to them. Right? But how many of you remember probably the date of somebody's, some famous first Prime Minister of India's birthday date? You can't. Because these facts or dates that you learn, like just by memorizing, it's difficult to sustain. Even your tables, when you put a tune into your tables and when you have learnt it in that way, you would surely remember that. You could see that in the early days, children used to like bend and give a tune for whatever they learn. Like 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 2 threes are 6. They don't like say 2 1s, 2 twos, 4, like not like that. They have a tune. They put a tune into it. That's the reason you still remember that. So you can include music in your learning, whatever bigger text that you have to learn, a big composition you have to learn. Guess what I did? When I did my schooling, I actually found certain subjects very, very difficult, especially social. I found it really tough. So I had this big paragraph to learn. What I did, I had my favorite कुछ कुछ होता है song in that. तुम पास आए यूं मुस्कुराए, that song. And I had this big passage in it. So I just changed it into that tune. Okay? And I started learning that with that tune. This is the first king of whatever. I started learning it. And I quickly learned it in few seconds. But I could not have imagined learning it just like that, not even for half an hour. That's the power of music and the power of music in learning. Not only that, me as a teacher, I have witnessed, since I'm teaching a new language to children, when I teach children with songs, the sounds are very new. So when they learn through songs, they improve their pronunciation, they learn the words too fast, too quickly, whatever age. Regardless of the age, they quickly learn it and they remember it too. Yeah, so please use music in your learning. It would really, really help. And last and final thing, let me tell a science behind this. There was an experiment which was conducted Okay, a study, a research which was conducted, where children who played musical instrument continuously for 3 years were being given some tasks to do, and the other kids were given some tasks to do. Believe me or not, the kids who did that tasks were excellent in whatever task they did, especially vocabulary skills. So everything has a connection, and music has a very special power. Use that special power in your learning. Yeah, do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.